Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
We begin tonight with forewarned weather. A winter storm watch set to go into effect for tomorrow afternoon. Some spots expected to see 1 to 2 inches of snow falling per hour.
And now to exact track 4D radar. It's all clear for now, but come tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be a very different story.
Look at this. This is the Dallas skyline. Storm system that is set to hit us is hitting them right now. They're seeing severe thunderstorms with some reports of baseball-sized hail. Baseball-sized hail. We will be seeing, though, a lot of snow. Impactful winter storm headed our way. Good to have you with us for Local 4 News at 5. I'm Devin Skillian.
I'm Kimberly Gill. We're covering the storm tonight from multiple angles. Our Brandon Rue is live to show us just how tricky this forecast is and how as little as 2 miles can vastly change what you see coming from the sky. We're going to get to him in just a moment, but let's begin with Kim Adams and the timeline. Kim.
Well, let's first start with the winter storm watch and why we have not been upgraded to a warning. Usually 24 hours before a storm, we would be, with these kind of totals, we'd be upgraded to a warning. But the National Weather Service and all meteorologists right now don't have a lot of confidence in this forecast. And I hate to say that, we don't want to hedge our bets here, but if this rain snow line sets up just a little different, the track of the low goes just a little bit farther south or farther north, it could completely change the forecast. So as of right now, they're keeping us under a watch for all of southeast lower Michigan. Exact track 4D radar, it's quiet here right now in Metro Detroit. The heart of the system still well down to our south and west, but we can get some ideas about what's going to happen here just by looking at what's happening right now in parts of northern Texas into southern Oklahoma. Some very strong thunderstorms with high cloud tops, a lot of moisture, and also hail. We mentioned that baseball-sized hail right now. This report out of Denison, cloud tops at 36,000, almost 37,000 feet. That's pretty high. And you get hail 4 inches. What this tells me is, first of all, this is a very strong system, but what it also tells me is that it moves up through the Ohio Valley. A lot of this moisture will be robbed from the system, so it takes away. There's only so much moisture, and it could take away quite a bit of it from this convection. So we're going to break down more of the forecast, more of the timing for you coming up. This would be the perfect time for you to download the Forewarned Weather app, because tomorrow you could get rain and 2 inches of snow, or you could get heavy snow up to 8 inches, depending all on where you live. And I can only cover so much in the forecast. You're going to get all that specific information on that Forewarned Weather app.
Okay, Kim, now we want to get an even closer look at what's coming, and we want to get a sense of how easily things like this can change.
So let's bring in our Brandon Rue live at the National Weather Service site in White Lake. Brandon.
12 to 18 hours before this storm hits us, so we have a little bit of time to fine-tune the forecast. National Weather Service radome over my right shoulder, scanning the skies now, but tomorrow it'll be tracking rain, sleet, and snow big time, so the meteorologists here at the Weather Service office plan on using this time wisely. Snow computers all agree Metro Detroit is getting significant snow Friday.
Yeah, so the difficult part about this forecast is when it snows, it's going to be snowing at 1 to 2 inches per hour.
Where the models don't align,
there's still uncertainty with exactly where the heavy snow band is.
Another tricky storm. So we went to the experts, the National Weather Service office in White Lake.
And it turns out that forecasting the weather is it can be really hard sometimes.
Rich Pullman says it's all hands on deck until further notice at the Weather Service due to the difficulty of this storm.
Hey, this storm does have that rain-snow line over Metro Detroit, and that's going to play havoc with our forecast for snowfall amounts.
Just like real estate, it's all about location, location, location. 14-mile north, the best chance of getting all snow or the most snow. Just a couple of miles south of here at 12 Mile and all parts south, could be more freezing rain, sleet, and just plain rain.
In some storms, those range of possibilities are really tight. Other times, they're a little bit more widespread.
One thing that is certain, heavy snow or a wintry mess, life-threatening winter storm will slam into Metro Detroit Friday with bad timing.
It will not be a good driving experience for much of Metro Detroit tomorrow afternoon for the evening commute.
Time is our greatest weapon here moving forward with the storm hitting tomorrow. So just trust that we will use that time wisely in talking to the Weather Service here. They plan to, too. You can expect more shifts in that forecast, still possible. And trust your meteorologists. We've been hit hard in social media. Just know that we are doing everything we can every hour of every day to make sure you know the latest, keeping our viewers safe. We're live here at the Weather Service office in White Lake. Brandon Rue, back to you.
Yeah, so right, Brandon. And you've got me wanting to hang out on 13 Mile tomorrow, right in that little fault line. See how that goes. Yeah. All right, Brandon. You heard Kim say off the top, tomorrow is a forewarned weather alert day, all day tomorrow. We've got special coverage. As the storm approaches, we'll see it right through to the end. So be sure to tune in tomorrow to Local 4, Local 4 Plus, and of course, click on Detroit.com. Our other top story here at 5, 2 people working for the Wayne County Morgue are facing charges for breaking into a home where they recently recovered a body.
Carnell Franklin Smith and Benjamin Pierce were at the home the day before to take a man who died to the morgue. Victor Williams is live on this story for us tonight. Victor, so how'd they end up catching these guys?
Well, it just took a tip, and really that is it. This is the home in which all of this took place. It's actually a mobile home, and we're told that it was a 67-year-old man that lived there that passed away. And what happens next is downright disrespectful.
It is just flat out sickening that people could do this to the dead.
Losing a father was already hard for Derek Davis, but imagine the insult on top of the injury of heartache, finding out that one of the same people who removed the body of your loved one from their home is allegedly one of the same people who came back to steal.
To be as heartless, sickening, despicable human beings, and there's pretty much a special place in hell for them.
Huron Township Police Chief Everett Robbins says that's exactly why 34-year-old Carnell Franklin Smith and 29-year-old Benjamin Pierce out of Detroit were arrested, coming back just one day after Smith was there during a time of need.
My understanding is that he worked for a subcontractor who was hired by the Wayne County Morgue, and that's not uncommon.
A neighbor saw the men shouldering their way into the home on Castell Drive, calling 911. Officers were in the area at the right time and were able to locate their vehicle shortly after they took off. Surprisingly, the one hired to remove the body already had an alibi with a phony business card.
Initially, when we talked to him, his story was that he owned a business called No Evidence, ironically, and that he was using that business to come up the day following when people would pass away and he would do cleanup at the house. He portrayed it as if he had some agreement with the family.
That even hurt worse, because why would I give you permission to steal from my father?
Derek wants to make sure both men are held accountable to the fullest extent.
There should be extra jail time for things like this.
Now, both men have been charged with first-degree home invasion, but Franklin Smith is also facing a charge of felony firearm. We know that both were released on $10,000 bond, but police are looking into any other potential victims as well. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Okay, Victor, thanks. A Detroit police officer is in serious condition after a traffic stop on the city's west side.
Officers stopped a suspect at Finkel and Schaefer last night for having improper registration. They say the driver then took off, running into the middle of the street. Officers deployed a taser and took the suspect into custody. But as that was happening, an officer was hit by a tow truck. The officer was rushed to the hospital with a collapsed lung, broken ribs, and a broken hand. The driver of the tow truck was also arrested for driving on a suspended license.
Okay, now to a somber day at Michigan State University.
Volunteers began cleaning away the flowers and tributes to the victims of the campus shooting ahead of the snow tomorrow. But there are plans to make sure those tributes live on. Sean Lay live in East Lansing for us tonight. Sean, those makeshift memorials we saw, they just kept growing and growing.
Hundreds, if not thousands, of flowers put down, hundreds of signs as well. Really emotional day here from East Lansing, Michigan. We watched it all go down. Everything we saw there at the Rock and at the statue, the Spartan statue, that's all gone. The memorials are gone, but there's a reason why they're gone and not forgotten.
We're looking at a cleanup of all of the different flowers and bulbs and mementos here at the Rock, but we're not necessarily cleaning up per se. We're planning on recycling the flowers that you see here and putting them to use as mulch for a memorial tree.
The shooting at MSU February 13th took the lives of Ariel Anderson, Alexandria Verner, and Brian Frazier, also victimizing the entire MSU community. Life here, students tell us, will never be the same. Hundreds, if not thousands, in this community shared their grief by placing flowers at the Rock on campus and at the Sparty statue. The flowers and signs have been here 17 days. Snow is expected tomorrow. MSU Student Life and Engagement saying today was the day to pick up these memorials, mulch those flowers to be used to feed a memorial tree. Student President Joe Kobach tells me there is emotion with every bouquet that is picked up, but this doesn't mean anyone is ready to move on.
I'd say it's very heavy. I know something I was really nervous about is I don't want students to just walk by and see it and not know what's happening. And, you know, it's something that a lot of us have gotten very, very used to. It's a very comforting place to come. So we made sure we had snacks and stuff so that people could come and ask what's happening and they can just grab some snacks.
Because you don't want people to walk by and say, oh, they're taking it down.
Right.
And that's also, but it can't stay forever.
Right, and that's also why we tried to do it before spring break. So like we're not doing it over spring break and then people come back and it's like, oh, we're gonna try to return to normal. Like nothing's ever gonna be normal after this.
Nothing is ever going to be normal after this. That material, the flowers and signs, started to break down in the weather. They said with the snow tomorrow, it's just a good time now to pick it up. And it's interesting, guys, because there's so many signs that were made, Spartan Strong and tributes to the victims here. They're going to be preserved for the MSU archives. So not going to be dumped in the trash. Really cool idea also, Devin. They're mulching up all those flowers, and there's piles of them, a mountain of flowers at two different scenes to feed that memorial tree. We learned tonight that it's going to be planted at Berkey Hall. Back to you.
Would it be so enormous? All right, Sean. Well, the Red Wings pull off a huge trade ahead of the deadline.
Who's headed out that had the team's captain wiping away tears?
Also, all clear right now on Exact Track 4D radar. That's going to be a very different story tomorrow. Kim's back after the break with an update to the forecast.
A Detroit apartment building going on a month without heat. What tenants have to say, and now the city is chiming in.